everyone, Eric here from the Aviation Gear TV Network. And if you're watching this video this evening, that means that we are not doing a live show. Sadly, we had a mishap here in the studio yesterday, and our mixer that we normally use for all broadcasts went up in a puff of smoke. So I am waiting for a courier to be dispatched here to the house on Monday to pick it up and either get a replacement or get it repaired or whatever the case may be. So that kind of put the brakes on doing a live shows this weekend. So we're going to do a product unboxing instead, and thought we'd share that with you. Something came in today, a familiar sticker on it. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to jump right into it, and then we're in the very immediate near future, once we get all the mixer stuff all sorted back out, which should be early next week because we have a couple busy shows next week, we're going to be getting some product demos. A lot of people have been asking me to demo this thing, and it's coming, and I've been looking forward to it. So let's jump right into it right now. I'm going to try to make this one of the fastest product unboxings ever because I want to start using it. Now I got to be careful with that blade. That blade is got it maxed. We're going to go wham bam. We are in, reveal, and we have HX Stomp. Look at this baby. This is absolutely incredible. I'm just going to move something out of the screen here. All right, let's crack open. It's like it looks like a mini Helix. I love it. HX Stomp. Very cool. I always like to save my boxes, so I'm going to try to keep that down here without destroying it. Look at that. Very cool. Nice little kind of a stealth design. On the back as well. Let's crack this open on the bottom here safely. Thank you for stopping by to take a peek at the unboxing here. Cheat sheet. Their cheat sheets are amazing. Very, very helpful all the time. A lot of times, a lot of us, not all of us by any means, I don't want to generalize, but a lot of us tend to put these cheat sheets away and not even look at them. The ones that came with Helix and Stomp and all the, or HX Effects and all those kind of things are great, great, helpful like cheat sheets. That's what they are, the cheat sheets. Manual, license agreement, all that kind of good stuff. USB cable. That's nice. You don't always get USB cables with devices these days, so that's quite nice, even though they're not very expensive, you know, 10 bucks at your store, whatever. It's nice that Line 6 gives you one of these. Looks like the power supply here. Line 6 DC3G, power supply 9 volt DC for Line 6 products. Pretty simple, looks just like the one for the HX Effects. I think it pretty much is the exact same one if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure. I think it's like 9 volt and then 3 amps or something like that. I'll put that off over to this side. And here is the star of the show. The HX Stomp. Let's get this baby out of here. Important, once I break this seal, I agree to all terms, and whatever that may be. Who knows what they are, but I just agreed to them. It might say I have to shave the mustache, and I didn't even read that. But once I broke that seal, whatever they say. Don't really want to destroy the bag, but it looks like I'm about to do that. This is nice. It does have a sparkle finish. Jason Sudeikis had his here when he was on the show on the Helix Hour a few Sundays back, and I didn't really get a chance to pay much attention to it because I was more, you know, paying attention to what was going on in the show, all the technical stuff, that kind of stuff. But this is great. It's the first time I've had one in my own hands that I own now. Very nice. Hard to see it. There you go. I like it. First thing we'll do is pull off that plastic. The HX Stomp from Line 6. Pretty much a Helix in a box. Less blocks at a time that you can use. I think only 6 effects blocks at a time, but that's in most cases that's more than enough. And I'm going to be hopping right onto this the minute I get off of filming this video, because I'm in the process of building a preset, a Van Halen style preset for guitarist Jennifer Batten. She wants to have a really good, she just got a Stomp, and she wants to be able to have a good Van Halen sound. As she says, she's going to be playing the Beat It guitar solo for the rest of her life, so she wants to have a good sound, and we're going to be putting it on her Stomp. So I got to get to working on that right away. I got to port over some designs from the Helix that I have and bring them over here and scale them down so they'll work on this one. But I'll very quickly go over some of the features. 3 buttons with multiple functions here, twist and turn plus a push, like you're familiar with Line 6 products. View, action, rotating there as well too. Your volume here as well too. Everything is like dual function. Multiple buttons have multiple functions, which is really, really cool. On the back, let's find out what we got for on the back here. So starting here, we've got our inputs, left and right mono, left mono, right, and then, okay, then you've got your outputs, balanced outputs as well too. So if you want to run to front of house, you could run your tip ring sleeve, 1/4 inch jacks to balance cables and off to your, you can go off to a power cab if you want, or to front of house or whatever you want to do. Your USB here to run to the computer will double as an audio source. We can also send USB audio to your DAW of choice. So when you're running your, like, obviously it's multi-track ready to go to a DAW, and it also sends, just like Helix, an unaffected dry signal to your DAW of choice as well too, meaning that you can record nice affected left and right stereo tones, and also a dry track as well, so you can reamp later on, or add things later on with Helix Native, or reamp it by bringing it back through. So very, very cool. Your DC power supply, expression pedals 1 and 2. So I think you can use like a Y cable or like a tip ring sleeve to run to 2 expression pedals, or if you're using one that has the toe switch on it, then you can only use 1 expression pedal. On the side, we've got a stereo send, we've got stereo return, so your nice little effects loop. On the other side, the opposite side, we have headphones, MIDI in and out through, and your typical capacitive, I think, what do they call it? Capacitive touch, sensitive stomp pedals. But anyways, yeah, your stomps here as well with your colored rings, LED rings on here as well too, which are assignable for all different colors. This is a fantastic little unit. I am going to, this is going to be, like I say, a very, very short unboxing. We're going to get to using this thing, and I might even be able to do some demos of that tonight. Maybe just a little slight, simple ones. But once I get all the studio gear back in full swing, get the mixer back, get my microphones where I can actually use those. Believe it or not, right now I'm using a webcam mic, and I'm using this guy right here as well to record audio. I'm going old school. I'm recording the audio on my Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, and some audio with the webcam as well too. We'll see what the best works of the two devices. I'm out of my comfort zone with my stuff. I miss my mixer, and I told the product team there from the company where I got the mixer, I really want it back as soon as possible. A couple big shows next week, and I can't be without my mixer. There we go. Line 6 HX Stomp. Get these things now. They're selling like hotcakes. Just wherever you find Line 6 products that you're authorized retailer, go check them out, and you won't be disappointed. Have a look on my channel here on the playlist where I have the Helix Hour, my other talk show here on YouTube. There's some good discussion on there. There's several roundtable discussions with users and players around the world, and I've also got a couple great. There's a really good one with Jason Sadites, whose presets come preloaded on here as well too. I think there's 10 of them. It's so there's lots of information about HX Stomp on my channel here as well. So let's jump away from this, and I'll be back very, very soon with a whole bunch of demos and some live broadcasts with this as well too. I'll be using this strictly as my source to give you an example of what it can do for you. So thanks for checking it out. Great product. I'm so very, very happy to have in my hands from Line 6 the HX Stomp. Until next time, cheers.